last lecture, we have started discussing operators, and in that we have discussed arithmetic operators, which are of two types, binary as well as unary. Binary are those which needs two operands for their operation, and unary are those which need only one operand for their operation. And then we have seen relational operators. Relational operators. Relational operators are used to test the relation between two values, and all relational operators are binary. They need two operands for their operation. There are four basic relational operators in C. Relational operators in C: less than, equal to, greater than, or equal to. And the result of evaluation of these relational expressions is either true or false, yes or no, or 1 or 0. Okay. Then closely associated with relational operators, there are two equality operators: equal to, and not equal to. Not equal to. These are closely associated operators with relational operators, and all are used to test the relation between two values, whether one value is less than or greater than the other value, and so on. Now we will go to next article, next type of operators, namely assignment operator. Assignment operator. Assignment operator. Assignment operators are used to assign value of the expression to a variable. So expression is evaluated and value of that expression is assigned to variable by means of assignment operator. Here is an example: A equal to 2 star B. 2 star B is an expression which will be evaluated, will result in a single value, and that value will be assigned to A by this assignment operator. Then similarly, K equal to 2.4. Floating point value 2.4 is assigned to variable K. So these assignment operators are used to assign value of expression to a variable. Then multiple assignments are permitted. For example, A equal to B equal to C equal to 2. So such a multiple assignment is also permitted in a C. Then in assignment operator, one more important feature is that the expression A equal to A plus B can also be expressed as A plus equal to B. A equal to A plus B can be written as A plus equal to B. Plus equal to is playing role of assignment operator, and similar tasks are done by minus equal to, star equal to, slash equal to, and percent equal to. So these are the assignment operators which can be written in this particular form. Then the next type of operator which we have is conditional operator. Conditional operator. Conditional operator. Simple conditional expressions make use of simple conditional operators. A simple conditional operator is this operator, question mark followed by colon. This is a simple conditional operator. And remember, this conditional operator is a ternary operator because it needs 3 operands for its operation. The way it is used in the expression is as follows. Expression 1 question mark expression 2 colon expression 3. This is the general form or the way conditional operator is used in the expression or in the statement. Here expression 1 is evaluated first. If it is true, then expression 2 is evaluated and that becomes final value of the expression. Otherwise, expression 3 is evaluated and that becomes final value of the expression. We mean when expression 1 is false, expression 2 is not evaluated, it is expression 3 which is evaluated and the result of expression 3 becomes final value of the expression 1. Here is an example of how this particular operator can be used in a C programming. Example is big equal to A greater than B question mark A colon B. Here A greater than B is expression 1. A is expression 2 and B is expression 3. If A is greater than B, if it is true, means if A is greater than B, then value of A will be assigned to big. Otherwise, value B will be assigned to big. Means if this is not true, then value B will be assigned to big. So this is what conditional operator is. Then after this we will go to one more important concept, namely casting. In C programming, value of the expression can be transformed, can be converted into desired data type, and to do so we have to include in the expression a data type which will be preceded by the expression in a parenthesis. Okay. In C, it is possible to convert a value of expression in a desired data type, and to do so, the expression must be preceded by desired data type enclosed in a parenthesis. And the general form is in parenthesis desired data type and is followed by expression. Okay. This type of construction is known as casting or typecast. What happens here is, it is the value of the expression, that undergoes type conversion. Actually, the data type associated with expression is not changed by casting or typecast. It is the value that undergoes this particular change or conversion. Here is an example. 5 divided by 2, the answer is 2. Answer is integer 2. So data type of this value is integer. If I want to convert it into another data type such as float, then I will write float here preceding this particular expression and desired data type in a parenthesis, namely float. So this value will get converted into 2.0. Remember, by this float, neither 5 nor 2, neither numerator nor denominator is changing its type. It is the value that undergoes the type conversion. Another example is this. If you want floating point answer 5 divided by 2, the answer is, being an integer division, it will be again 2.0. So if I want to convert it into integer data type, this is the answer. Either float divided by integer or float divided by float answer will be float. If I want to convert value of this resulting value of this expression into another data type such as integer, then I will write integer, then this 2.0 will become simply integer value 2. Okay, then the next operators which we have are logical operator. They are used to perform logical operation. So next type of operators which we have are logical operators. There are three logical operators in a C which we have. First one having highest precedence is AND or priority AND. Then this is AND, which analogous to multiplication. This is OR, which analogous to addition. NOT, which analogous to inversion. The value of 1 will be inverted to 0, or 0 will get inverted into 1. So these are the three operators that we have in a C. Now what we are going to see is one summary of these operators which we have discussed so far. So the hierarchy of operator precedences covering all the operators discussed so far, I am going to summarize them in a table from highest to lowest. So what we have here is operator category, then operators, and then their associativity. Highest priority or precedence goes to unary operators. Unary operators are minus minus, unary plus has no significance as such, unary minus, then increment operator, decrement operator, and size of operator. These are the unary operators. Their associativity is from right to left. Means these unary operators, they have topmost or highest priority or precedence when they appear in an expression. When expression is evaluated, then unary operations will be performed first. If in an expression more than one unary operator appears, such as both increment as well as decrement, then they will be evaluated in order from right to left. So this is right and this is left. Then second precedence or priority goes to arithmetic multiply, division, and remainder after integer division. The operators are star, they have second priority, second precedence, star, slash, and percent, and their associativity is left to right. Means if more than one multiplication, division, or remainder after integer division operators appear in an expression, they will be evaluated from left to right. Associativity is from left to right. So they will be evaluated from left to right. Then third, arithmetic add and subtract. Operator is plus, minus, both have same priority, but is at the third level. And the associativity is from left to right. If both of these operators, they appear in an expression, they will be evaluated from left to right. Then fourth precedence or priority goes to relational operators. Relational operators. Relational operators. Relational operators are four: less than equal to, greater than equal to. And if more than one relational operator appear in an expression, they will be evaluated from left to right. Then fifth type of operators, fifth category of operators are equality operators. Equality operators. Equality operators are equal to and not equal to, and their associativity is also from left to right. Then sixth priority or precedence goes to logical and the operator is this double ampersand sign or double and sign. Associativity is from left to right. If more than one and appears in an expression, they will be evaluated from left to right. Then seventh one is logical or. The symbol is this and associativity is from left to right. And then eighth one is, and the final, the least priority or preference goes to assignment operators. Assignment operators. Equal to, plus equal to, minus equal to, star equal to, slash equal to, percent equal to. And associativity is from right to left. So table is very easy to remember. Only the unary operator and assignment operator, the one which is having topmost priority and the other having least priority, they have only associativity from right to left. All others, they have associativity from left to right. Then the last article of the chapter which I am going to discuss is library function. Library functions. C supports large number of library functions which are available in a C library. Actually, these library functions is not part of the C language, although all implementations of the language include them. If you want to include these library functions into your program, then certain information must be included in your main program, and that information is stored in some specific files which are called as header files. Header file contains definitions and explanations of the library functions to be used. So if you want to invoke a particular library function in your program, then corresponding header file having extension small h must be included in your main program. Here is the general format of how these library functions are invoked or accessed in the C program. Hash define, and in this less than or greater to less than and greater than sign, file name with extension h. Example is hash include stdio.h. This is called as preprocessor directive or preprocessor statement. Here what I am doing is I am including a header file which contains the information about standard input output functions. So if I include it in my main program, then I can invoke or access standard input output devices, standard input device like keyboard and standard output device like screen. and the program will get executed smoothly. So here ends our first chapter, namely C fundamentals. Next time we will discuss data input and output.